It is a relief to hear the rain. It is the sound of billions of drops, all equal, all equally committed to falling, like a sudden outbreak of democracy. Water, when it hits the ground, instantly becomes puddle or rivulets or floods. Sovereign flood in Negligence. The annual large-scale flooding experience in Nigeria following the release of water from the Lagdo Dam in Cameroon could have been curbed some 30 years ago had the authorities been proactive. Since 1982, when the dam was built in Lagdo town on the Adamawa Plateau in the northern province of Cameroon along the course of Benue River, lower land communities in northeast Nigerian states of Borno, Adamawa, and Taraba, especially those located downstream within the River Benue drainage basin, are usually flooded whenever water is released from the reservoir. Following an agreement involving both nations in 1980, the Nigerian government was supposed to embark on a similar venture along the course of the river, ostensibly to contain the gushing water release upstream from Lagdo Dam and curb flooding and its attendant destruction of properties and loss of lives. In 1981, a shock absorber dam was designed called the Dansi Hausa Dam. The multipurpose facility was, beside cushioning the effect of the Lagdo Dam flooding, was supposed to generate some 300 megawatts of electricity and irrigate about 150,000 hectares of land and provide crop tonnage of 790,000 tons in Adamawa, Taraba, and Benue State. Similarly, it was meant to provide employment opportunity for 40,000 families and make available navigational routes of the Benue River to the Niger Delta. The project site is the dancing village of Fufore local government area of Adamawa State. But alas, the idea was taken by the government with a pinch of salt, and like several other viable proposals, was ignored. Consequently, the flooding and destruction of property and loss of lives continued needlessly, howbeit for decades. Until the carnage that occurred recently, which seemed to remind officials who have forgotten about the Hausa Dam plan. More so when Cameroon authorities insisted that, come what may, they would continue to release water to save their dam. We would not have remembered this conversation. The most recent release of water from the Lagdo Dam several days ago submerged hundreds of settlements in Nigeria, killing people and displacing thousands of families. Many were reportedly missing. The entire upper and lower Benue River basin was extensively flooded. Worst hit area are the Fufore, Gire, Yola South, Yola North, Demsa, Numan, Lamode, Sheleng, Michika, Guyok, and Kenyan local government area in the state. Additionally, Delta State, Bayelsa, Anambra, Kogi states are submerged in deep flooding, leading to the wanton destruction of lives and properties. The flooding occurred at night when the victims were asleep, leaving the people with no opportunity to salvage properties. The scale of flooding this time around has apparently called attention to the proposal for Nigerian version of the Cameroon reservoir. Now it is imperative for the federal government to build a bumper dam to cushion the effect of water release by Lagdo Dam. The Cameroonians have strictly followed protocols wherein the water level rose. They would inform Nigerians, but this time around, the water level of the dam was too high and the water was released without that notice. The Nigerian Meteorological Agency had warned that the rains will be intensive this year and had communicated this to the various communities, but the same government failed to make adequate provision to cure the effects of this. It is unfortunate that negligence on the part of the Nigerian government caused so much death, displacement, and socio-economic hardship occasioned by the Lagdo Dam flood. I would therefore advocate that the Nigerian government must fix that dam immediately to secure the lives and properties of her citizens. It is a law that the security and welfare of the citizens shall be the primary purpose of government, and that is the essence of government. I shall go to Rabbi again.